Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping you can see this. I'm going to show you how you can turn photographs of one of your models into a complete Fusion 360. Okay, so hopefully you'll be logged into Fusion 360, and hopefully you've downloaded a photo of your model. Hopefully as plan view, bird's eye view as possible, with all that detail, so that you can go ahead and get started modeling it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Fusion 360 and I'm going to go File, New Design. Yeah, and the first thing I'll do is I'm going to insert a canvas. Yeah, so insert canvas from my computer, and it was something that I just recently did. It's that one there. I'm going to hit Open. Yeah, it asked me where I want to put it. I'm going to put it on that file there, on that side there. I'm just going to leave it at 0, 0. Okay, hit OK, enter, and I've got that. Okay, so now if I go to the right face, and if I zoom in, you can see it there. Okay, so at the moment, this here is probably really, really small. Yeah, I'm going to scale it up in a minute. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create that shape. So I'll hit Create, New Sketch. Yeah. And then I will start by creating new sketch on this face. Okay, now I can get started. So line from there. I'm going to keep it square to there, to there, to there, to there. Double click, and that's finished. Now I'm going to create an arc, 3-point arc. So the arc goes from this point to this point, comes out there to about there. Yeah, you can't really see this, but this has gone a dark color now because that's a solid shape. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to insert that hole for the earphones. Now the earphone hole is actually, if I go to Google Chrome, the earpod case dimensions are here, 25mm that way and 48mm that way. Okay, but the problem is this here is very, very small. Yeah, if I go to inspect, and if I go and inspect from this point to this point, let me get out of that. Sorry, measure. Inspect from there to there, it tells me it's 14mm. Now in actual fact, when I go to the photo, that from there to there is 55mm. So a quick calculation tells me that it needs to be 4 times larger. My sketch needs to be 4 times larger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Modify and to Sketch Scale. I'm going to select these things here, that sketch there. I'm going to go to Sketch Scale. The point that I'm going to enlarge it from the middle point there, and it says 1.0 there. It needs to be 4 times larger. Can you see it shows it 4 times larger if I zoom out? It's showing what it is 4 times larger. I'm going to hit Return, okay, and that's fine. Now I've got this annoying image here. Rather than delete it, which I could, I'm going to right-hand mouse button over it. I'm going to edit the feature. I'm going to turn the canvas opacity down to 0 so I can't see it. Yeah? So I'm still left with that. Okay. Now to create that that shape, it's actually called a slot. So this thing called a slot, yeah, I want the overall size of the slot because I know what it is, and it's going. Whoops, sorry. Create slot. Overall slot, yeah. So from that side to that side is, what did it say? Sorry, is 48mm by 25.5mm. Sorry, so that needs to be 48mm. Yep. Yep. And that way is going to be 25.5mm. Okay, enter. Yeah, And there I've got it. Can you see how it's going too high up there? So I'm going to need to move it down. So I'll take that, and I'm hoping I can just move it down. To grab it and move it down a little bit. Okay. So I'm sure I could do better than that, but I'm just going to grab it down like that. Yeah. I could, I can see this is really, really small. I might need to enlarge this, but as a first go, I think this is okay. So that's my sketch. I'm going to hit Finish Sketch and go back home, and you can see that's it there. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the extrude. I'm going to push that, out this way, if I go and have a look at my dimension thing, it says it's 25 millimeters wide. So I'm going to go minus 25. I can do plus 25 as well, it doesn't matter. Hit enter. And there you go. That looks quite similar to that there, doesn't it? Yeah, except it's more accurate. Okay. So the things that I'll do to make it look a little bit more interesting, if I go to orbit, the things that I'll do is I'll then fill it. Yeah, so I'm going to fill it. Move that out of the way. I'm going to fill it that. There, and push that down, so that looks a bit more, looks a bit better, 16 millimeters, that's okay, enter. I'll probably want to fill it this and this, but how much can I fill it at before it disappears? Maybe 2 millimeters, 1.5 millimeters, that's okay. I'd like to fill it the back, that one there, and you can actually, without zooming around, going around, I can do that as well. Let's see, what does that look like? 3 millimeters, 4 millimeters. 4 millimeters looks okay. Yeah. And then finally, I'm just going to give a really small fillet on this part here, so it makes it easy for me to put in and out the earpods. So I'm going to fillet that and that. 0.5. How does that look? 1 millimeters. Ooh, see, 1 millimeter takes out too much. Yeah. So 0.5 is going to be just right. Enter. Okay, so how does that look? I think I might just fillet that there as well. So I'm going to fillet that there. 1 millimeter? 2 millimeters? Well, that's all right. Let's try that, yeah. Now the final thing I want to do is I'm going to, on the bottom, I'm going to have a little space here where I can put a little bit of sandpaper or a little bit of grip or something like that. Yeah, so I'm going to push a little square in here. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'm going to go create sketch on this face. Yeah, I'm going to use this offset. So I'm going to offset that in this way. -2, -3. What do you think? Let's go -2. Yeah, enter. Morning. And then I'm going to pull that from there. I'm going to push it -0.5 millimeters. Yeah. So then I can put a piece of leatherette, or I can put a piece of sandpaper or something like that, and then go home. And now I've got my finished product. So you look at that. You look at that. I can now go and print it out. Okay. So printing it out. First of all, I'd save it. Yeah. So I'll call it laptop foot 2 because I've got another one already. Hit save. And then I'm going to go and print it. File, 3D print. I've already got this utility. I've got this thing called Flash Print installed on my computer. You will need to get Flash Print installed on your computer. Okay. So you download it onto your applications and then choose it. Okay, so you need to choose it as custom. It normally comes up as mixer. You'll choose custom. Go to here, choose the application, etc. Yeah. So I've already got it. Yeah. I'm going to hit this because this is what I want to 3D print. Hit OK, and then Flash Print should turn up. Don't choose message again. So go away. Go away. Go away. There you go. Go away. It says it's off the platform. Yes, please put it on the platform. I'll need to rotate it. I need to rotate this, rotate that way. No, not that way. Rotate this way. Rotate that way, yeah? It should fit on the platform like that, right in the middle. Move it onto the platform so it sits on the platform, okay? I don't need to scale it because it's exactly right, yeah? The extruder, whether it's on the right or the left, I'm using the right extruder. You can see that color. If I want it to come on the left, it's that color there, yeah? But I usually use the right-hand extruder. And then I'll hit the print button, yeah? All this stays the same, yeah, for this particular one. I'd hit OK, and then it says, where do you want to save it? Now, you need to have an SD card, and you'll choose your SD card, yeah? Name it correctly, and hit save. Okay, so that's the best way of doing it. Then you can take it straight across to the 3D printer and print it out. Okay, I hope that was an interesting. I'm not going to say no. I hope that was a valuable lesson for you. Let's see whether you can do the same thing. Okay. I was just going to say that the best thing about this is now that we've made it, we can then make some modifications. So if I print it out and I decide that it doesn't look any good, I can actually go back. I'm actually going to go back to this this sketch here. I'm going to edit that sketch. Now what happens if I was to take that and actually drag, I can make that bigger, no I won't. I'm going to get this line, I'm going to get that line there, because I think it will actually look better like this. And then a line from there to there. And then if I trim that line there, I'm hoping that if I finish sketch, I'm left with that, yeah, so it's a little bit more solid. Can you see this has turned red? Because that line there that I had filleted is no longer there. So I can actually delete that. Sorry, I can actually go and delete that because that's no longer there. Delete it. And then I can go back and I can fill it with this one and this one here, as I was doing before. See what it looks like. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? Yeah, let's try that. Yeah. So now I've got a new one. Yeah, which again that I could 3D print. Yeah. I might even go and let's go there. I might even move this circle across a little bit over this way, and then 3D print it out again and see what it looks like. Yeah. So you can see how you can very quickly iterate and change and make differences and make a really good looking original idea. Yeah. I'm going to hit the stop button now and let you go and play with the solves.